Hello everyone, real life. This is gonna be a short live stream. So without further ado, let's get rolling. Uh, um, uh, Alright. Shiny. Uh, mm, yeah, so welcome to my live stream, everyone. Yeah. Mm. The thing about guys like Alex, they will always do how to say, in their mind they made it up that they can do whatever they want to people, other people, for themselves or for their own sadistic or sadistic pleasures, to satisfy their sadistic I don't know. He's essentially a sadist, right? So he enjoys giving people pain because he's experiencing a lot of pain in his life, right? Hurt people. So he's been bullied, he's been teased, he's been made fun of, and now he has to find someone who he can bully, tease, make fun of, and yeah, that is fine. That's his projection, right? I don't have a problem with people calling me out, but the thing about him is he does more than that, just that, right? He ridicules, he teases, he makes fun of me. So yeah, like I don't know, like he's an asshole. Don't get me wrong, but there's nothing we can do about it, right? Because he'll continue being him. I'll continue being me. He's an asshole, yes, but like he's not a good person. I mean, maybe he's not dumb or he's not incompetent. He's just very arrogant and an assholish character. Yeah, like very mean character, cruel character. Yeah. But that's like most businessmen, right? Most entrepreneurs. They're good. They're terrible people, but they're good money makers or wealth creators, right? So they're very competent, but they're very bad character, right? So you have to keep that in mind, right? Um, that being said, I like Alex sometimes takes it too far with his snarky and disrespectful comments. I can't control what he says. I can only control who I associate with, right? He will always disrespect people. He will always make fun of people. He will always tease people, right? That's Alex, right? Yeah. He's projecting a lot. He likes to project because he he is suffering greatly in his life. He he's not doing bad in his life. He's just there are a lot of imperfections that are noticeable, but it doesn't blemish the entire picture, right? But there's some imperfections that people notice, right? A lot of imperfections in his life that people notice that sort of make the whole thing like so he lives in penthouse in Brickell. Okay, that's good. Um he makes 250K a year. Okay, that's good. At least he used to. I don't know. He has a girlfriend. Okay. Oh, one thing. That's his business partner, not girlfriend. Yikes. Anyways, it's okay. Whatever. At least he has a girlfriend, but whatever. He's just a bad person. Yeah. Like I don't. If you want dating advice from someone, just go to someone else, not Alex. Right? He's a scumbag. Yeah. Like I don't care if he calls me out on anything. Like people are like, oh, you don't like criticism. Like I take criticism all the time. I can take criticism, but like if you're gonna insult me, try to get under my skin. I'm not gonna allow you to do that. So like you're gonna get what's coming to you. Like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't. I'm hard to irritate, but in this space, people are just crossing their limits all the time. So it's not that I'm easy to irritate. It's just that you guys know how to push my buttons in such a way that like no other. And there tends to be a lot of them who tend to know how to push my buttons. Yeah, he's a scumbag. Like I mean, I don't care if he calls me out on things. Like if he's right, I don't really care. Like okay, like oh hi. Like I mean, Alex is gonna be a piece of shit for the rest of his life. He's gonna be bullied to oblivion for the rest of his life. He's gonna be I don't know, living in his penthouse in Brickell with his sub five girlfriend for the rest of his life. So nothing's gonna change, right? So It's okay, whatever. I don't care. Like, people are like, "Oh, call him out!" Like, dude, like he's like, I don't know. He's worthless. You know, like, um, yeah, like he's worthless. Why even bother with a guy like this, right? He's not worth nothing. He's just worth less, right? PUAs are all scammers. Yeah, he accuses me of spouting BS, but he spouts BS 100 times more than I do. So I'm not saying I don't spout BS from time to time, but he spouts BS more than I can ever achieve. So um, maybe I do sound a bit egotistical, like with the AI stuff and the it does sound very grandiose to say like, oh, Elon Musk is an agitator associated with me. I'm very famous on the internet. Not like extraordinarily. I do have some niche recognition on the internet, but like not to the extent of like, I don't know, not to the extent of Andrew Tate, like, or Jordan Peterson, right? So like, but it's very niche, right? Sorry. Mm. Of course, Alex is gonna hate, right? Nothing. Jordan Peterson. It's like nothing. Nothing's going on. Is that the first thing you heard when you came on this on the panel or something? On the comments, sorry. I started watching this video or whatever. Uh, what news? What news of what? Like, oh my god, why are you being so subtle? Like, oh, let's be honest, we all, we heard the news of what? Oh my god, heard the news of what? Like the people always have these cliffhangers, right? Like, we all heard the news of what? What did I hear? Like oh no. Uh, what are you talking about? Exposed? Exposed? What do you mean? What happened? What happened? No, I don't know anything actually. Anything about this situation. I'm done. I'm just gonna ban. I don't have time to entertain this garbage, so I'm just gonna. Holy is right. Anyways, I'm not in the mood for this. Like, I'm like, I'm not in the mood for this, so I just banned whoever that was. I know it's Mandarin, but I just banned. Like, I'm not in the mood for this, any of this. So, anyways, enough of that. Some people just want to test my patience. I swear, I swear. But like, come on, just test me one more time, and I will lose it. Anyways, I'm not interested. I'm not in the mood for trolling, so I will snap at someone, right? I'm not in the mood for trolling, so sorry to troll someone else. Anyways, thank you. All right. Anyways, well, I don't know. Like some people just want to test people's patience, right? Like, oh, why did you get angry? Like, you know why you got angry? Because you made like if they get angry for no reason, right? Then of course they're a bad person, right? Or they're just very temperamental. But if you provoke them like long enough, I mean, like of course they're gonna get angry, right? So don't be surprised when someone snaps at you and snaps on your fucking neck because you decided to mess with the wrong person, right? Right? Uh, anyways, anyways, enough about that. Who's this? Oh, hi.
Yo, what's good?
I'm good. How are you?
How's your Sunday?
Good Sunday. Good Sabbath. Yeah.
Sabbath? Oh, are you not eating?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Sabbath. Yeah, it's called Sabbath. Yeah, Sabbath.
how's your day going?
Good. Good. How's your day?
Fine. Are you grumpy today?
Uh sort of like
What happened?
nothing. Nothing.
I want to know.
I'm just like figuring out how to say it. Without like you know how oh wait like how to schedule my day with regard to the jobs. Like once I get a job, how I'll schedule it, and I'm just thinking about it, and it can be a bit.
And you're stressed. You're just. Have you been stressed out about getting a job?
Yeah,
Like how much hours a day are you gonna have to work?
not that like my parents are like, oh, you don't want them to cut the disability. Like I was like, fuck the disability, man.
Oh, so you're trying to get like less hours so that they don't cut the disability?
But for me, I'm just like, fuck the disability like, money, man. Like I want to work.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
But
based.
my parents are just like, oh, you have to work less hours and so that you can keep the disability money, right?
And you got in a fight with them over that?
No, not yet. At least I didn't.
But are you just pissed at them over that a little bit?
Yeah, like that I have to depend on disability money, but
Well, like, you don't have to, listen to what they say, you can do whatever you want. You're an
right,
adult.
right. I applied at two places. I don't want to say what their names are,
Mhm.
but actually applied at several places, but they said online, 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 and only two places accepted my resume.
Yeah. But, yeah, I was telling you, it's kinda tough out there when it comes to, like, going out and giving people resumes, so, like, are your parents did they tell you, like, "No, you can't get these hours, you have to do keep your disability," like, they're trying to force you to do it?
Not forced, but they're just they're saying like you'll get disability on like on top of that the income like from working two times a week, right?
Right. And so, why are you mad at them? Like, if they're just giving you a decision, what makes you upset?
I don't know. They desperately want to keep the disability, honestly, but for me, but
And why are you upset with them? You seem upset a little bit feisty.
I don't know,
Like,
like
yeah.
I don't know whether to keep the disability or to just work a full time job for the time being.
How about this? This is the problem is I know you want to work, but like the opportunity that you're getting working a full-time job all the time, it's truly not that much better and you're going to be making the same amount as disability. So, I think that your parents are somewhat right. I think the best play is to go get a job that is part-time, start out part-time, and then while you work your way up, move into a full-time position and lose your disability. But you don't want to just like get rid of your disability and then go throw yourself into some full-time work because then you rely off that work. And then that's like you're in a good position where you don't have to rely off some jackass boss or some job that could be really shitty
Yeah,
because like you don't really have the leverage over someone to get a good job. So I'd understand your position if you were in a good if you had like good jobs that you were waiting for and there's good jobs available, but to be fair, like all the jobs that are going to be available are shitty minimum wage jobs. So
right.
it's kind of best for you to save that time and spend it, like, but just don't waste the time though. Spend the time doing something productive, like going to school
Right.
or training a skill or doing trade work. Or but if I'd say if you do desperately want to work for full time really badly, don't go work full time at the mall or something, bro, because that's a dead end job. Like, that's just the only reason people work full time at a mall is because they have to make ends meet and they have no other choice. Like, or their kids or something maybe. But you don't want to be 26 working at the mall, bro. That's the worst. You do not want to be that age working a dead end job. It's the worst age you could possibly be working a dead end job. So if you really desperately want to work full time, go get a trade. Go to there's like hiring companies,
Right.
trade hiring companies, and they'll you can talk to them and they'll get you some real work, some real warehouse overtime work, or maybe trade work or an apprenticeship even.
Mm.
And if you really want to work and you want to grind and you're willing to do that, then go do that, but don't do it at a mall. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right.
though because those are better opportunities. And you're right, it is probably best for you to spend your time instead of just sitting around on disability. It is best for you to spend your time working really, really hard on something that's going to like pay off for your future. But the reality is, though, a minimum wage job that's like at the mall or something, that's not going to do that. That's just going to be the same amount of money as disability. And now you're wasting extra time doing it. So there's really no point. Your parents are kind of right. But what they should be doing is they should be pushing you, like, if you want to work, to go get a trade job, to go to they're like a hiring company. They're called like, I forget what they're called specifically, but just to go to a staffing agency. There
Right.
should be some in Edmonton. Look up staffing agency, and
Right.
they'll get you a real job, or a construction job or trade work or anything like that. If you really want to work, and then if you're doing that, then I'd say that, okay, totally get rid of the disability and just do that shit full time, or even do it overtime, and then you'll make more money than you would disability. But like minimum wage job at the mall, not worth getting rid of disability for at all, in my opinion, to be
Right.
completely honest. Even though, despite what I was saying about disability, like, I'm talking on a micro scale right now, not a macro scale. On a micro scale, it would be a very bad idea for you to go get rid of your disability to work some job that they could just replace you tomorrow. Like,
Right.
that's a super bad idea because the government isn't going to stop giving your money tomorrow. That job could easily fire you tomorrow. So give it a test, give it a demo, do part-time for a little while, see how you feel, see how you like the jobs, find some real jobs that aren't like crappy dead-end jobs, and then do full-time from there. But don't just shoot right into full-time dead-end job, because that's what ruins people's lives, literally. Like, that will suck up the rest of your entire life. You'll just get stuck there. You know what I mean?
Oh, I won't be working there for like a long time.
That's what they all say. It's so hard to put in your effort into like doing something when you're working 8 hours a day,
Uh,
8 hours a day doing some shitty. Yeah, ghostwriter's right. Like, that would be a really good idea.
Pharmacy technician. Hmm.
Yep. Because if you really just don't have any idea what you want to do, like, med, any sort of medical career are some of they're not easy, quote unquote. There's a lot of responsibility and they are hard, but they're the easiest, most available, highest paying careers. Like, they're very, very abundant. They pay well and they're not ridiculously difficult. They don't require like insane mathematics or anything.
Right. Right.
So I think that Ghost Rider's probably right about that. But Ghost Rider, he's talking about right now. Right now, his parents are telling him to keep his disability, but Tariff says he just wants to work. He wants to go get a full-time job and work. And I agree with that. But Tariff wants to go get a job at the mall or something. And what I'm telling him is that a job at the mall working full-time, while if you're getting, it's not worth getting rid of your disability for.
Right.
Like, he should be going, and if he wants to get rid of his disability for a job, it should be a trade work job or an apprenticeship, or maybe a warehouse job, since warehouse jobs will let you jam in overtime, and so he would be making more money
Right.
overall, like, if he really put in the hours.
Right. Right.
But if you're not willing to do that, like, I don't think you realize, Tariff, because you haven't had a full-time job before. If you go get a minimum wage full-time job, it's easy to say, oh, I won't be there forever. But bro, when you're working full-time, you kind of just like save all the free time you have just to enjoy it, and you don't really end up being productive during those last few hours of free time you have because for full-time work, repetitive minimum wage, shitty retail work, it's exhausting, and
Right.
it's demeaning, and it's soulless, and it makes you kind of go hollow. So I think your parents are right about this. I'm honest. I'll if I will be completely honest, but
Oh, okay.
this is their reasoning though.
Right. That I yeah, you make a good point. Yeah, like, but I don't know. Like, I see your point. Yeah, it can be very hollow, demeaning, and very, like, how do I say it? Very tedious job. A very tedious job. But I don't know. Like, I'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, do a part-time job, see how it goes. If you really like it, switch to full-time. Be like, "Oh, I can just do this."
Mm.
But the reality is if you're doing part-time work, working 10, 20 hours a week and getting disability, and you're making just as much as you'd be making if you got rid of disability and worked full-time, why
Right.
would you do that? Like, what would be the point of that? The only reason you should be doing that is if you're gonna make more money, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you're in a good situation right now where you have a good amount of money coming in, you have a good social safety net. So instead of going and being like, "Well, I'm just going and getting a minimum wage job," that's not the way you progress. That's not upward mobility. Like,
Right.
it's just not. That's the old boomer, like, I that's the old boomer method, like, the old 60 boomers, like, "Oh, just go get a job. That's how you go up. You work, and then you'll work your way up." That's just not how it works anymore. If you go get a minimum wage job, you'll be stuck there until they fire you. That's
Mm.
just how it works, and you maybe get, like, a few, yeah, full-time for school, or right, but, like, yeah. So I would go to school and do part-time work and receive disability, and you're styling, you know? You're making a bunch of money. And then you have time to work on something that'll make you real money, like fit 30 plus dollars an hour money.
Right.
Right.
That you make a good valid point. Yeah, like part-time work should be like, the problem is, like, they require people to have like a loaded schedule, so that I don't know.
Which
So
job? Is it a specific place that wants you to have a big fat schedule?
usually the employers I go to, like, they say, "Oh, you should have a schedule that's loaded, that's like oriented for towards like working for us," and I don't know, like
Yeah,
that.
and what's that gonna lead towards? What's that gonna give to you? What's that'll be great for the company, I'm sure. The company loves that, but how's that gonna help you out though? If you
Right.
have a schedule that's oriented towards that company, how is that gonna make you, like, progress in life?
That's true. Yes, that's
Like,
true.
hypothetically, if you go decide to work 8, 9, even 10 hours every single day, 5, 6, sometimes 7 hours, 7 days a week, because they will do that at shitty retail mall jobs. They will overwork the shit out of you, mandatory. If you go do that, what's gonna happen in 5 years? What's your 5-year goal? What are you gonna do, like, during that time? Do you think you're gonna, like, climb your way up in that company?
No,
So what are you gonna do? Like, what's the plan? That felt good. Just did a good back crack.
what did Ghostwriter say? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I think part time should be a good starting point. Yes, because like that will help me sort of get a good feel of what the jobs that I'm doing are going to be like, right?
No, but you understand why, yes? Like, these jobs that you'll be doing,
Right.
you don't wanna
Oh,
be doing them your entire life,
yeah, because they're very demeaning, right? Demeaning to the
and they don't
soul.
pay well, and they're soulless, and they're low
Soulless.
conscious, that you don't wanna have those jobs your whole life. You wanna be working towards something where you'll have a better job. And yes, listen, some people do go get those jobs and they work their way up, but that's for a specific type of person. You kinda have to be like a very Machiavellian, like, you have to be a certain type of person, and I'll just be completely honest, you're not the type of person who's gonna work their way up a company. That's very You have to be a kind of like a piece of shit a little bit. You have to be willing to like literally make coworkers and like as friends and then like betray them and then become their boss and then treat them like shit and be an asshole. Like
Right.
that's and you don't want to, that's the worst possible snakiest way that you can go about trying to like gain upward mobility in life, honestly. Like
Right.
it's better at that point to just go in the military or some shit, because that is like horrible, and get a pension, because like, you know, military pensions are really good. I know a dude who was a Nazi recruiter and he retired at 36. He gets like $44,000 a month from the government, and that's his pension. He'll get the rest of his life. At 36 years old, that's pretty fucking awesome. Like, and then he can go work and get another job. And so he can go make like, if he gets a good job, he's, oh man, that's a lot of money, man. That's 50 grand extra a year. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree. Hold
What are you
on.
looking up?
Oh, I'm just logging into my college account.
You should look for staffing agencies, or like I told you, bro, do WorkSource, because WorkSource is going to be the best way of getting a job. Like, you're not listening to me about these mall jobs. Like, you don't want to work at the mall.
Yeah,
WorkSource.
on an unrelated note, I think Brian told me that he works like a menial labor job. I don't know, like a just a minimum wage job. I don't know what he works, but
Brian.
Brian Unchained, yeah.
Yeah, but this is going to sound a little bit cringy, but Brian Unchained can get validation outside of his career. Like
Right,
Brian Unchained is the type of person who he's gonna go to a minimum wage. First of all, he probably has a cush minimum wage job. It's probably not shitty. It's probably some chill ass job. Second of all, he's just a social guy. He's gonna go to work. He's
right,
gonna meet girls who are into him. He's gonna have fun with them. It's gonna be a more of a social thing to him. So he can kind of just get by with a minimum wage job and be happy. But you don't want to do that. It's not
right.
good. So. It's a bummer that Ganstar's not going to hop on.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Ghostwriter. He should look through WorkSource. Well, I guess school to work is probably a little bit different, but like I'm telling him his college is going to be the absolute best way to that's going to be the best work sourcing place that there possibly is. Like colleges are very good at sourcing jobs for students and non shitty jobs. Like at least better than fast food or fucking mall cashier. Mall retail is different than like a shop. Mall retails is really really stressful because it's like a lot of constant action. There's not much downtime. But like yeah, WorkSource is going to be able to get you some really good jobs. Like I
right,
can just see you, Turf. I can see you going and getting a job at some Euro place as a cashier or something at a mall, and you just end up getting stuck there, you know? Like you end
right,
up just you go to Edmonton, Alberta in 2050 and you can go see Tara Farangzeb work in the Euro joint as the cashier. You know, you don't want that. You really don't
right,
want that. You want to have upward mobility, and there's a lot of people in your life and characters in your life that don't understand like the potential that you have, and they kind of want to make it seem like you might not have that mobility, and they'll probably try to convince you just get a normal job and just rely off that job, but you really could do something like become a pharmacist or something like that and make some real money for yourself and make like get a house and have a real life for yourself. Like you are capable of that. You're smart. So
right.
and I see much dumber people like working. I go get my finasteride. I see much dumber people behind the counter there, like much dumber people.
Hold on. I just have to send an email.
Off topic, I just made a big fuck. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that like my parents tell me to start off at somewhere, and then go how do I say it? Save up for like university through a job, and that's what they used to tell me, and then pay for the university with the money I made from the job. Yeah,
Yes, but you can just save money that you're getting paid from the government, bro.
right. You make a good point. Yeah. Uh Student advisor.
Like, what can you like? Why do you want a job? Why do you need a job right now?
Uh so I can make a bit more money.
For what?
For university and education and
Yeah, but like, bro, you spend so much money. You know how much $1,400, like in American, that's how much you're receiving from the government.
right,
You're getting that. I get your parents take 800 or whatever, but regardless, $600. I don't understand. I just don't see how you could possibly be spending that. And like you got to save up more of that. And that plus a part-time job is going to be plenty. A full-time job is not going to be being paid more than that. It's going to be it's not going to pay more. And like most people, the reason they go get those jobs, bro, is because they're like, I don't have a way to pay for rent. I have to get work so I can pay money. Like they actually need those jobs. That's the only reason people work for them. If you have any reason not to work for those jobs, don't work for them. Those jobs are jobs that should be totally out of necessity. Like you need a job, and so you're willing to work for them.
right.
And yeah, it's a pain in the ass having to work when you go to school. I did that too. It was awful. And you just have no free time to yourself.
Oh, hold on. I'll respond. Sent items. Hold on. Wow, it was harder. Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah. Hold on. Mandenden, you there?
Yeah.
My parents always told me that like free time is for later in life, right? After 65. Like
Okay, and what is no, that's cope.
oh, let me finish. Like for later in life, after we make a lot of money throughout the years of our working days, then we can enjoy it later, right?
Okay, so first of all, that's cope. Your young life is always going to be like there's multiple answers to this here. First of all, any single person who spent their 20s working regrets it. Every single one. There's not a single person who spent their entire 20s working who doesn't regret it. That's a horrible time. Like your young years are so precious. You have independence that you'll never have for the rest of your life. When you're 65, you'll have responsibilities, you'll have mortgages, you'll have kids, you'll have families. You can't, when you're 65, it's not the same. Free time is not the same as free time when you're in your early 20s. Free time in your early 20s, you can just go off and live an adventure and do whatever, and you're young and healthy. So, no, that's not true, first of all. But second of all, you don't want to spend your young years working. That is a waste of time. That's wasting your free time. If you're just spending your young years working a minimum wage job, that's a dead end. That's not going to lead you to anything. You're wasting your time. And you're not saving up money working a dead end job, bro. Minimum wage jobs, you're not saving up a significant amount of money at all. You're not going to have a retirement once you're 65 if you spend your whole life working at fucking Walmart, you know? Like you're not there's not going to be a retirement to enjoy. You're going to be working the rest of your life if you decide to work until you're 65 at Walmart.
Right.
That's a horrible, horrible, horrible philosophy to live by right now. That's terrible. Instead of spending my time doing something productive that'll allow me to make more money later and give me upward mobility in life, I'm just going to spend my time working at a dead end job and then work a bunch. That's a horrible philosophy that'll lead you to absolutely nothing whatsoever.
Right.
And like the people who the people who say things like that, that is people, those are crab in the buckets trying to cope with the fact that they did spend their entire lives working and it didn't work out for them. They didn't achieve anything from it. It didn't pay off for them. They didn't end up being able to retire luxuriously from it. And now they're coping and they're like, well, I guess you just got to pay your dues. It's just what everyone does. But no, the people who actually put in real effort into their lives, who didn't just be complacent with some shitty job and get by, who actually put in effort to learn something that's going to pay them well, that's going to give them real money, that's going
Right.
to actually get that's going to actually be beneficial for society, not just be some worthless pawn doing ant work. Like you'll actually add value to society on a macro level. The people who decided to spend their time working on something like that, those are the people who ended up getting to retire luxuriously and get all the free time later in life, you know? And so there is something to say. Yeah, you have to work hard, but going and working a bunch of hours at a job, that is not hard work. That is cope. That's
Right.
that's not leading towards anything. Hard work is like requires a risk of time. It requires you to risk some time that you could be spending making minimum wage,
Right.
making no money, and you have to spend that time getting a skill that's going to pay you, you know?
Wow.
Like, and so the idea that you should just spend all your free time working a job and that's going to be better off than if you spend your free time doing something productive that's going to pay well, that's just a huge cope.
Right.
Like that's the wrong advice.
That's true. Yes. You make a
Where
very
do you think Andrew Tate decided to go get a minimum wage job at 18 and just work full time every single day? No, he was a pro kickboxer and he worked his ass off in the gym every
right.
single day, not getting paid a dime.
Right.
All the boomers around him, your parents would have told him, just go just go. If he had disability, if they would have just told him, just go get a minimum wage job, you're not going to become a fighter. That's what they would have told him. And like that's not the way to go. Like people say that's crab in the bucket mentality. They don't want people to have upward mobility because they didn't have, there's not bro, if you go ask people who actually have are successful, who make high incomes or maybe like own their own business or have just some sort of successful career that they're happy about, that they're fulfilled with, none of them, none of them will sit there and tell you, just go get a minimum wage job and work a dead end. And don't work hard on your passions, ignore your dreams. None of them will tell you that. None of them. Like none of them. They all worked hard on their passion, and that's why they achieved what they achieved. So yeah.
Okay. You make a very valid point, yeah. And so what was I gonna say?
And then
Money.
this is another thing to say, is that time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Because why should you go, what are you saving the money for? You're gonna die eventually.
uh,
What do you need the money for when you're 65 that you don't need it for now?
right, right. Like that's true. Yeah,
You can literally enjoy it now the same way you'll enjoy the only reason you should be following that philosophy is if you're compounding your investments, which I kind of doubt your parents did that. They probably put money into a 401k, but they didn't actually invest their money themselves. Like, unless you're focusing on investing and you're trying to compound your money to the point where it's going to be worth millions by the time you retire, that's the only reason you should have that philosophy. Otherwise, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your effort, yeah.
right. You make a very valid point. Yeah. Hmm. We should. Yeah, life is too short to be doing something that we do not have a passion for, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So like, while making a bit of money is important, at least bit of money, that won't be good enough, because we have to orient ourselves to not only something we are passionate about, but something that society or us, like, or ourselves would need most, like a medical job or engineering job. I don't know, like.
Well, this is the reality about careers. Like, most people settle for a career and they're not fulfilled. They don't find fulfillment from their job. Most
Right.
people don't find fulfillment from anything. Like, if they do find fulfillment, they might find it from their family, but a lot of people don't find fulfillment from work.
Right.
And that's why most people are unhappy and have to take depression pills. So I think that the answer to that isn't to just be to just cope about it and find a good job that pays well and get as much free time as you can, find fulfillment from hobbies. That's a fucking cope. I think the real answer, that's what the people who aren't fulfilled and take depression pills tell you. So why
Right.
should I take fucking advice from them?
Right.
The people, I feel like the real answer is to instead fucking work to make money from something that will be fulfilling for you. It's as simple as that. And that doesn't always have to be something luxurious. There's lots of people who find fulfillment teaching, you know? People
Right.
love teaching. People love doing small shit. People love building houses. People, some people just, but, and obviously there's unfulfilling work that's required. But, like, this is the reality, is that unfulfilling work that people settle for, that's the jobs for the losers. So just don't strive to be a loser. If your whole life and your whole living is like, well, it's just what I settled with, I don't really like it, but it's just all I get to do, you're a loser. You lost in life, you know? It
Right.
is
Right.
what it is. If you're too scared to throw away a life you don't enjoy to maybe look for a life that might be a little bit better, then you're complacent and you're a loser. And that's life. Like, societies like that are built off are like this are built off people like that. So it is what it is. It's good that they exist. So we need them. But you don't want to live that way. Don't follow that. Don't follow their lead because they're unhappy. They're unhappy
Yeah.
ants.
Yeah. Like, working a dead end job is. I can already tell that my dad and my mom used to work dead end jobs, especially my mom, right? And my dad didn't like working a dead end job, so he went to university and got his degree in business or whatever. But like, I don't know what he got his degree in. I forgot, but he got his degree. Worked at some insurance companies. Now is still working in insurance, but he's doing all right for himself. But he can barely pay the bills, nowadays. So
Right. So I think that's not like that's about like you got to choose the right degree.
right, he was a lawyer in his back home. So like, if he became a lawyer here, he could make good money. Yeah,
Yeah, that's very unfortunate that he's not a lawyer. I wonder why not.
because he said he didn't have enough time to, because he had to focus on family
It's
here.
much harder in America.
Yeah, harder here. Yeah, for him to
So you see how he said he had to focus on family. He didn't have time to go become a lawyer and make real money and like have a better life for himself.
yeah,
You have that time. So
yeah,
don't go waste it on a minimum wage job and then you won't have that time, you know?
right, right,
Don't dedicate it to a company that doesn't give a shit about you, that's not going to pay you, that's not going to reward you,
yeah,
right? You should go do what Kazi couldn't do. Now that
yeah,
you have the time that he didn't have, go spend your time becoming a lawyer, or becoming a med student, or becoming something that's going to pay you money. Don't waste it at a shitty job, bro. It's not what you want to do.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. you know, like you said you worked at Microsoft, right?
Yeah,
How was it, that
it was
job?
fun.
I'm not gonna ask the details, don't worry. But like, it was
No,
it
you can
was
ask me the details. No, it was awesome. I literally played games,
nice.
tested games. Yeah,
Um, yeah. Oh, nice.
but
You,
the reality is that I not everyone can have that job. I
right.
worked hard to get a skill that I didn't really use that skill for the job, but the
Hold
skill the
hold
skill
on.
helped me get the job. So
Uh, so
the reason I was able to get that job, bro, is because I didn't spend my time at a minimum wage job. It's because I spent my time in my, youth. I was making video games and going to computer science classes and doing running start. And so it paid off. I was able to get a job at Microsoft, and if I kept going to that job, if I kept off on that path, I probably would have a better job now. But the reality is, like, I just didn't want to do that. I have even higher goals. I have more delusional goals, but I'm allowed to. I'm fine. I'm just gonna have those. I'm not giving that advice. Like that is what it is.
right, right,
I don't want to work. I don't want to become a programmer. I really don't want to do that.
right. Well, what are your goals?
I want to make video games.
Nice. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Nice. Usually, people, like, if you tell people that you have a goal or aspiration, they're like a crab in a bucket, right? Like you said,
Oh yeah,
right? Crab in the bucket.
yeah,
That
yeah.
like,
That's why you don't even tell them. Like you can't tell people. You just got to not tell anyone, and then eventually you do it. You put in the work. Don't mentally masturbate. Don't shit talk. Be like, I'm gonna be a game designer. I'm gonna do all this. I'm gonna have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna do this and that. Don't shit talk. Just work hard and eventually do it. And eventually, if it pays off, it pays off. And if it doesn't, then you shot for the stars. You try to land at the moon. You know.
right? Yeah,
But you don't. Yeah, like people, they're crabbing the buckets because they really don't want you to achieve that. They're trying desperately, like, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. You will. Why would they give a fuck about your life, bro? Why would they don't they're not they do not care if you don't go get a regular job and you're happy, and
right,
they don't care about that. They're unfulfilled with their own life, and they want other people to be unfulfilled with their life too, because misery loves company. So
right. Hmm.
So don't listen to anyone who says shit like that. I
Yeah.
fucking cannot stand, dude. My parents, I remember when I told my parents, like, I love my parents and everything, but they are major crab in the buckets because they worked a dead end job their whole life, and they
Right.
don't like the idea that I'm a little bit successful.
Right.
And I remember when I told him I was going to get the job at Microsoft, he's like, I don't know, that might be a scam. I don't know, you won't be able to make it all the way down there. I don't know, man. This could be sketchy. He did not want me to do it. It's like, what the fuck? I'm your son, and I just got offered a job at 18 years old to work at Microsoft, and you're sitting here jealous and envious about it, trying to convince me not to do it because you're fucking jealous? God, dude, like how pathetic. I don't want to be that father for my child. And so I don't want to be an underachiever in life because it seems
Right,
like underachieving just makes people become that way. They
right,
become jealous, envious little pricks when people will actually have a passion for something. So
right,
fuck that. I'm going to achieve what I'm gonna yeah, fuck that type of shit. Like fuck
yeah,
those people and they don't have any actual they don't have any actual desires. And you know, and guess what? I worked at Microsoft for a fucking year. I saved up 20K and it was great. It was an amazing opportunity. It was one of the best things I've ever done for my life. And my dad sits there trying to talk me out of it because he's envious. So that definitely didn't come from a good-hearted place. It didn't come from him wanting to be like, he just wanted the best for you. He really just wanted it. No, bull fucking shit. Don't listen to that boomer trope. They don't quote unquote just want the best for you. They really don't want the best for you, dude. Like
right,
a lot of people's parents, they really don't want the best for them. If your parents aren't actually like very successful people who achieved, they are just jealous. They don't want their kids to overachieve them. They don't.
right,
It's human nature. It's sad that we are this way, but humans are this way. We don't like it when our peers overachieve us, especially people who we created. And so
right,
if your kid is like a 20-year-old and they know better than you, they know how to make money better than you, that kind of pisses you off. You don't want to believe it. You get jealous, you get envious, and you're like, well, you get mad. And I get
right,
it. I get it. I get jealous and envious over fucking 19-year-olds who know how to make money better than me, you know? But I'm not sitting here as a crab in the bucket telling them not to do what they do. Like fuck that. I think it's based when people find out ways to make money that are unconventional. I think it's like insanely fucking cool.
right.
And I think more people should strive to do that because you can sit here and say, "Oh, but you should just get a job and help society." Bro, it's bullshit. 80% of jobs are adding no value to society whatso fucking ever, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I remember that. My dad's my parents are not like that though. They constantly give me examples of children who did much better than their parents. So they're like, you should become like that. You should exceed your parents, like what your parents were able to accomplish. So, but
um
but hold on, like people, it's mostly people outside of my family telling me not to achieve good things, which is weird.
Well, this is the problem though. They parents like to be like, "Well, I want you to overachieve in school,"
Uh,
because they like that's the cope to themselves is, "Oh, I just needed to pay attention in school," or "I just needed to do this," or "I just needed to do that. It was just this one decision I didn't make in life and that's why I'm not successful." Then they're projecting that cope through you.
right,
They don't want to think that, "Oh, this person's actually just passionate about an art and a skill and they're just better and more talented than me and they're able to make money and my kid, why is my kid more talented than me and why are they able to make money without having to like they don't want to know that. They don't want to think that. They want to think that there is a reason why. Oh, if I would have just done this, if I would have just gotten good grades in this class, if I would have just done this, and
right,
then and that's them manifesting that like that cope through you. When the
right,
reality is, it wasn't just that. It was a whole slurry of things. It was a whole slurry of passion that you lacked that that made you not get to where you want to be. So
right.
So it's
Yeah,
best to just be passionate about something that you actually care about, and if someone's telling you no, but really passionate, not just like, "Oh, I think about it and I wanna do it." I don't actually don't mentally masturbate about it. It means, like, put in 10 hours of effort into it every single day, you know? Like, a
uh,
lot of effort, real effort, true effort, but and I don't really know if I see you doing that, so I think it's your best option is to go to school.
like, what do you mean, like passionate towards something I find interesting?
What do you have what's your passions that you think you can make money off of?
Writing articles.
And you that's your passion? You're really passionate about that?
I like writing articles about like history, mythology, religion,
So you wanna be a scholar.
scholar.
So that's totally fair, you know?
Uh,
That requires you to go to school, though.
yeah, yeah. I used to write a lot of articles from 2014 to 18, I think. Yeah.
If you
That's
want to write scholarly articles, that is totally legitimate passion, you know? Totally legitimate, but you have to actually like have the PhD or else no one's going to take them seriously.
right. Yeah.
If you
That,
have a PhD, bro, and you write an article, that article is getting read. Like it's
uh,
getting read. You can go if you have a PhD, you can go attach your name to fucking anything and make money. PhDs will make money if it's in a legitimate field.
right.
But that's
Uh,
insanely hard work to get to and a lot of money that it takes to get to the level of PhD. So
right.
but yeah, all that's not unrealistic passion at all. If you want to work towards that, I think that the goal you'd have to get a PhD though, or at least a like a master's degree in something.
Who's this? Oh, it's Jorge. Okay.
Yo, man, Dendon.
Yo,
Man, Dendon. Yo, I gotta tell you, you definitely ripped Greg on that argument, and Greg was just
oh
cooking.
yeah. I debate mocked the shit out of him
Yeah,
because
yo,
he was sitting there trying to say it's such a cope.
I know.
He was saying it about some random guy last night. He's like, that guy's juicy. He just sees someone who he's like jealous of their physique, and he says they're juicy. It's kind of
Yeah, yeah. I was laughing, dude. I was laughing so hard with that. The debate mocked Greg pretty hard.
yeah.
So is Taria ready for your shower, Mendon?
No
The
showers.
golden one.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Taria ready for his golden shower.
That's funny, but no.
Hey, Tarif, how many golden showers have you given in your whole lifetime?
None.
You've given your toilet a lot of golden showers.
Yeah.
That's not a sentient being, though.
Yo, Tarif, you forgot to tell me. I just woke up from my nap. And you forgot to tell me, you asshole, you were streaming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna let me know.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Okay, that's
Yeah,
weird.
dude.
Well, you're here now, so
Yeah,
that's.
I know. Tarif, have you ever had a bowl from Chipotle?
I think they're opening Chipotle's here.
Oh, there's no Chipotle in Canada? Oh, damn.
They are actually, but they just opened it. I might go there.
Yeah, you should get a bowl with like double chicken and like
Wow.
pretty much double. They only charge you for double chicken, and then the rest they don't charge you if you get like double rice, double beans.
Right.
Like you can make it like worth it because like you can make it like 2 meals into one. At least for me, because I can't finish the whole thing if I get like extra everything.
Kung Pao chicken. Wait, what chicken?
Chipotle is chicken. I
Oh.
get like extra everything, even though it's like $3-4 more dollars, but it's worth it because I make it into 2 meals. Because when I get extra everything, I can't finish it all.
Guys, I have a question.
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. Sorry.
Is Alex a successful person?
Unfortunately, well, no, he's not because he has to ask his dad for money. No successful person has to do that
Yeah.
unless they're business partners. Like, unless your dad is your business partner
Right.
or you're like a professional poker player, you should not be asking your dad for money.
Right.
I heard from a close resource that Alex's dad helps him with rent sometimes too.
Oh my god, no, not successful. He feigns successful. If he was truly this dating coach that made like $30,000 a month, then yes, that would be successful, obviously. But I don't know if I believe how much money he truly makes based off the fact that he has to borrow money.
And he says he gets hundreds of new clients each month, which I don't think is true.
No way, dude. No fucking what? How? For what?
I know.
He barely gets 100 of new viewers.
Like I know lately his shorts have been doing pretty bad.
Not gonna lie, he's made countless weird and snarky comments about me. But one thing that really got me is that, like, he said I'd become a stay-at-home dad. It's like,
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
There's really nothing wrong with that. I would love to be a stay-at-home dad. Like, if you have a girl who like actually is not going to cheat on you and is into it, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
and she makes like $100,000.
that sounds interesting, but I don't know. Like it just hurts my sensibilities for some reason. Like,
Really? Damn.
As long as you have like some of your own money, Because you can't be asking like, "Oh, could I have $50 so I could go get?" That would be fucking embarrassing. But
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'd rather like starve than ask my parents for like any type of money. That's just me though, because I'm 32.
that would be embarrassing. But I would be a stay-at-home dad if I had my like own income and my girl went and worked. Like, okay, and I took care of the kids.
Yeah.
Hey, Zarif.
Yeah. What is it?
So with me being one of the judges, I'm thinking, I'm gonna, you guys are gonna do, you guys are gonna, I told you what you guys are gonna do, right? You and Greg, you guys are gonna, do number two and see whose shit weighs more.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
it is.
What? What? What?
yeah, you guys are taking a dump and then weighing it on a scale and then see whose dump weighs more.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't know what to say to that.
Hey Tarif, does your dad ever go like, dump Tarif, you bomb the bathroom after you take a dump?
Don't. What are you even asking?
All right, sorry. I don't know.
This is a weird question.
You,
Anyway,
you know why? Because like, well, not trying to be like gross or anything, but the other day I went to the movie theater
right?
and there was this like, you know, I'm not saying big guy, but just bigger, dude. And it reminded me of you for some reason. I'm not saying you're bigger. I'm just saying it reminded me of you. Then he used the bathroom and holy shit, nobody went in for like hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy- I did not need to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, even the people who were like next to him, like on the stalls, like I mean, people like I was washing my hands when he went in. I'm like, holy shit, we all like fucking ran out of the bathroom.
Wow.
Good experience. Um,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. Anyway, you know what I was thinking to read? On your birthday, before your birthday, you should sign up for like a lot of things. Like, do they have a Red Robin in Canada?
Yeah.
You get a lot of free shit. Not just from Red Robin, from a lot of places for your birthday. So make sure, like, before your birthday, you signed up for a lot of like reward programs from like Starbucks, Red Robin, all these other places.
Mm.
You get like free shit.
Wow.
Yeah, like Red Robin will give you like a free burger for your birthday.
Wow. I
Wow.
didn't know that.
Wait, what? Wait, what am I then?
A whole free burger?
Yeah, they give you a free burger for your birthday.
Wow.
That's a
You
pretty
just have to be like signed up to like the rewards program, whatever, before your birthday.
right.
Yeah, my fat ass would know.
Uh,
Um, hey Tarif, so I'm going to Vegas in October. Wait, no,
nice.
sorry, not October, November.
Are you gonna meet Rolo there? No.
Rolo, who's it? Rolo Tomasi?
Yeah, he's in Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, he lived there.
Yeah.
No, I'm going with my dad for his birthday. Well, his birthday was already in September, but he's
No.
really like, crazy about going to his fat ass wants to go to Vegas. You know why? Because of the buffets.
Wow.
Uh,
Now the buffets in Vegas are like one of the best.
Yeah.
and they're free, like casino ones, aren't they?
Well,
Some of them, yeah. If you have
right.
like, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Are you gonna play Plinko?
Am I gonna play? Yeah, I'm gonna take probably I don't know maybe like 4 or 5 grand home.
What about
I'm
poker?
gonna try to spend less than 10 though, because
Well, what's your but like gamble? How much are you gonna gamble though?
I'm not big into gambling, but maybe I don't know, maybe like 3, 4 thousand, 5,000 maybe only.
Okay, so what about you're gonna do poker or what?
Probably a little bit of poker, a little bit of like the machines.
Slot. Well, I'd play some black. I mean, Las Vegas. Well, actually, I've heard that Las Vegas blackjack casinos they all pay 6 to 5, so maybe not blackjack.
Oh damn, never mind then. Yeah, I've only been to Vegas like 3 times.
I
Dude, they have
want to go to
like
Vegas really
the
bad.
best buffets. Like you literally like can get anything, anything like you dream of. But like a lot of people are dumb when it comes to and naive when it comes to buffets because like they load up on carbs and they get really
Yeah.
full. You get really full really easily, and they don't know that buffets have lots of carbs at the front of the table. That way, that's the first thing you get, and you get full of like mashed potatoes, like bread.
Yeah. And they put a shit ton of fats in them so that they get you even more full and caloric.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Oh shit! You know your shit. Then. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
every
you
time
get
I go, I mean,
earlier.
my buffets are shitty, but the one near me they have seafood, and I just go wham on the seafood, the crawfish and the crab and lobster when they
Oh
have it.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they have a Chinese buffet near me too, and like I always make sure to get like the hibachi stations where they make like your noodles and like your steak or whatever you get, and like they make the plate for you.
Oh,
Wow.
I never done that. I didn't know if I had to pay extra for that. I don't know how that
No,
works.
no, no. At least in the one here, that you don't have to.
Indian buffets are good.
I never been to an Indian buffet.
I bet you that'd be good. What food do they have besides just like curry?
Um,
Butter chicken, right?
like chicken meat,
Mm,
like beef, goat or lamb or
Pepper,
butter
not pepper.
chicken rice.
No, do you have biryani?
yeah, yeah,
They have this bread at the Indian store they sell here. It's called fuck, I forgot what it's called, but it's like some bread that has like cheese inside. You like put it on the air fryer for like a few minutes, and it's so good.
yeah.
It has like cheese and potato. I don't know, something like that. It's like really good. I only know because I worked with a lot of Indians and they introduced me to their dishes. Because I used to think like Indian food was like not good, but then once I try it, like it's actually good.
Yeah, I feel like I'd like Indian food. I've just never had good Indian food. I've just had cheap curry, which I don't like, but
Grace told me that apparently Indian PE offered them to cook them Indian food when they were in.
I don't know if because imagine Indian Pie Man's hands, he'd be touching the onions and stuff with his bare hands.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god. That'd be funny.
But I bet you he's a good cook. Like he's gotta be.
I know, like, because he's like obviously chubby, so like chubby people know how to eat good. So, but you know what I've been craving lately? I haven't had in like probably months. Alfredo pasta.
Wow.
That sounds delicious.
I know, right? Red Lobster sells some bomb ass Alfredo pasta.
I like the Olive Garden fettuccine alfredo.
Olive Garden's so good. Yeah,
Oh, they have it in Canada? Three?
yeah, they do.
There's also this place near me. I don't know if I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
dox it, but it's like this fancy Italian restaurant that's authentic, and they have a very good fettuccine alfredo. But it's like $26, so absolutely
Yeah.
kind of insane.
Wow.
Damn. It's a lot.
Yeah, like for fucking noodles with Alfredo sauce and chicken. Absolutely ridiculous.
I went to a nice Korean restaurant yesterday.
Korean?
Yeah.
Did you go to like a Korean place where like you put your own like meats on like this little grill or whatever?
I'm not sure, but like I had bulgogi with like these
Mm,
cold noodles or like
bulgogi is dank.
yeah.
Wait, what? Bulgogi, what?
It's
That's like
really
the ground pork, right?
no, it's like beef.
Oh, Tarif can't have pork. I think it's haram,
Oh,
right?
so ground beef.
No, it's not ground beef. It's like I don't know, like cooked beef or I don't know. Like it's
Oh, I'm thinking of pork bibimbap. That's what I'm thinking of.
Damn.
There's
Tarif,
a.
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say there's a fried Korean place near me where you like fry the beef on a hot plate. It was pretty fire.
Oh
wow.
yeah, I love those places. Tarif, you should switch to what do they call it? If you have a hard time giving up soda, by the way, you should switch to like Coke Zero or like Sprite Zero or one of those. They really,
Well,
they make a difference in terms of weight loss because I've given up like regular soda for like zero
right,
sodas and like they haven't affected me losing weight.
right.
Yeah, big time. I love that. I didn't even like soda before I discovered diet soda. Before I was like, it just didn't appeal to me.
Yeah,
But
dude.
diet soda is like, it's a sweet that I can drink for free, and it's just like infinite of it. That I love it. I drink so much of it.
Dude, like in the difference that makes because I gave up soda and like difference that it makes in terms of how much weight you can lose. I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah,
it's pretty gnarly.
and
Yeah,
it helps you get your liquids in. Like,
does it?
well, I mean, if you don't drink a lot of water and you like to drink soda, then if you're drinking a lot of diet soda, you're gonna get a lot of. Because
Oh,
I like the Mountain Dew Baja Blast 0 calorie. I just buy so much of those.
wait, they have Baja Blast Zero? Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Oh, I'm gonna get my hands on that. I tried Seven Up Zero, and it tasted just like Seven Up. I had no like difference in terms of taste.
It kind of makes my stomach hurt a little bit though, not gonna lie, diet soda, but I
Really?
don't even care. Yeah, it makes my stomach ache.
That's what happens when I have ice cream.
Mm.
I'm also lactose. Dude, there's this ice cream place across the street that opened up that like was meant to open like a year ago, but just opened up a few months ago. Get this, they charge you nine something for two scoops of ice cream.
That's totally ridiculous.
I know. Three
Ice
for three
cream is the
scoops is like
one
eleven
thing that
dollars.
isn't too expensive anymore.
It's like $9 for a shit like an ice cream shake. Eight $9. Yeah, $9 for an ice cream shake. Yeah, the prices are pretty. It's not even it's like a Mexican inspired ice cream place. So it's like it has a lot of like exotic flavors.
Oh, that's kind of cool though.
Yeah, have you ever tried this? I don't know if they have it in Washington. It's called in Spanish. It's called gansito, which is like a
Yeah, I love Gancitos.
oh, you do? They have like what do they call it? Like strawberry jam. It's basically like a
The
Twinkie.
Twinkies with strawberry inside and chocolate, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. You know what I'm talking about there. Okay.
Yeah, those are fire. Me and my friend learned about those. Me and Chaotic Chilled, we learned about those, and we thought it was like a whole joke to us
Really?
because it was like a whole. It was just funny how it was like they had the Gansito section. It was like just Mexican junk food. Why is it away from the other junk food? It's
Yeah,
just the
I
same
know.
shit.
Yeah, it's funny. And they have the not the gansi, they have like the little like the hosted cupcakes, but in the Mexican version they come like little penguins.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are bomb too. Well, cause like the difference, like in terms of ingredients, I think the Mexican ones they make it with like less what I call it, less chemicals or whatever they put it inside them.
Oh, interesting. I wonder.
Yeah, I think that's why it tastes a little bit better than like the same thing with like Coke. If you ever had Mexican Coke in like in a glass bottle, the
Those
Mexican
are way better.
yeah, the Mexican that's because the Mexican version uses cane sugar instead of like the American version of
Yeah.
Coke uses corn syrup instead of they don't use cane sugar. That's why they're too cheap to use. I've been to Georgia where they have like the Coke factory. It's really cool because you get to try all types of Cokes of like the whole world. It's really interesting how many types of Coke they have.
Like Coca-Cola? Like the
Yeah,
brand
yeah, Coca
specifically?
Cola. Yeah,
Oh, weird.
yeah, they have it in Georgia, like the Coke factory. It's like $20 you pay, and then like they take you around and like yeah, you get to taste like every Coke around the world. It's pretty interesting.
Did you try the Coca-Cola Oreos?
Oh no, I haven't tried that yet, but I hear it's really good.
I tried them and I don't like them because they have like pop rocks inside of them, and I hate pop rocks. They make me sick.
It just came out recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Have you tried it, Tarif?
I tried Pop Rocks.
No,
No.
no. Oreo, the Oreo Coke.
No,
Coca-Cola Oreos.
no, not yet. At least.
They probably don't have it in Canada yet.
They had it at my 7-Eleven. They have a bunch of Mr. Beast stuff at my 7-Eleven too.
Oh, really? Mr. Beast.
Yeah, the Mr. Beast chocolate bars.
Are they
They have
good?
chocolate bars. They have gummies. They have like lunch things. Lots of
Oh, they have the chocolate bars here.
Oh, I hear they have like Lunchables now, but like Mr. Beast version, huh?
Yeah.
Are they any good?
I've never tried them, but maybe I should try them because I do like Lunchables. I do like getting the ham and cheddar Lunchables. Those are fire.
Dude, I used to get them in elementary school. Like you'd be like the coolest kid if you had a Lunchables for lunch.
Right.
When I was working a few months ago, I would get them, like, and I would like hide them from my coworkers because, I mean, they're $1.50, and you get like crackers and cheese and cheddar. It's yummy.
Only $1.50. Damn, here it's like
Yeah.
$3. Hey Tarif, do they have Arizona drinks in Canada?
Yeah, they do.
Do you know that apparently I was reading on Reddit that if any store sells them for more than $1, you can report them and they won't sell them. They won't sell them to those stores anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, because some stores like they charge like $1.50 or $2 for the can.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah, they're not supposed to.
I think the place right next to me charged $1.25. I'll have to check that.
Yeah.
Those guys are so annoying. They'll literally just buy fries from Walmart, and I can tell they just got them from Walmart and sell it for $5 more. It's just totally insane that they can do that.
Yeah, Walmart is selling for like 50 cents, I think, each.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't really have Walmart here. The closest Walmart, I think, is like an hour away because, like, it's like the Bay Area because it doesn't. Yeah, we have Targets, but Target is like a lot more expensive than Walmart.
right.
Hey, Tarif, have you seen? Do you know this prankster from YouTube called Jadian?
No. Gideon?
Jadian, yeah, this black chubby dude.
Uh,
No, you haven't heard of him?
no. Oh, yes, I heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He did pranks on YouTube. Now he's like doing like predator videos where he catches like people trying to like date like underage kids. It's really funny.
I've seen those.
Oh, you seen those?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He does them really funny too because he dresses up in costumes.
Yeah. There's one where he dresses like Cinco de Mayo. He's like, "You want this taco?" To this like Mexican dude. He gets caught. It was from like I think a long time. He's teamed up with this other dude who does those kind of videos. I forgot his name. Ski, I think, or something like that.
Skeeter Gene.
Yeah. I think he's done them for a while. Although I think Gideon he quit YouTube like a couple of months ago. I think he just came back.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Lucas Tracy MMA just came back to YouTube too.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tarif, did you make any bets on yesterday's fight, UFC?
You should have listened to me and put your whole social security on Renato Marquina, and you'd have $4,500 right now.
Oh, come on, Tarif.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Wait, Tarif. So let me get this straight. If you don't mind, telling me how much money do you get from the Canadian government a month?
Almost 1,900.
Almost nine. Wait. Almost 1,900 a month.
Yeah.
What? That's like 800. 900. Dude, that's almost like two. That's almost like 2 full-time job checks per month that you get. Minimum salary. Well, yeah. What the hell? $1,900 a month, really?
Yeah.
Damn, you must have saved up a lot of money then, dude.
And he wants to get rid of it and go work a minimum wage job.
No way. Tarif, you do?
Instead
Yeah.
of like save it up while he goes to school.
Tarif, you
So
should invest it into
right.
into one of those accounts that you get money back from. What do they call it?
Yes.
Tariff, had you been investing your social security since I told you to a year ago, you'd have over $10,000 right now.
Wow.
Well, almost 20,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm
Wait,
thinking
didn't you like argue with dad about like the money?
that's funny.
What the
That's
hell?
that's the thing.
I was in the hospital. I'm like laughing my ass. The nurse came like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just laughing about a YouTube video."
Oh, who's this?
Huh?
Is that
His
Rick?
screenshot?
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
what's up, Tariff?
Oh, it's
No,
you. Damn.
it is Screamy's back. It's Screamy. We've never met before. I'm George.
This is going
What's
to
up,
be an
George?
interesting meeting between you two.
Screamy, have you heard of me?
Weren't you on Joe Rogan's podcast?
What the fuck? No. No.
I've
Joe
heard of you.
Rogan.
Yeah,
Joe
I've
Rogan
heard.
again. Isn't Joe Rogan's old bald cell? No, I haven't met.
I think I've seen like a
But I
like
have
a,
been
like
on a
a
prank before.
I've seen a
With
meme of you before.
what the fuck? No. You probably heard bad shit because Greg always talks shit about people. But yeah, I'm George. I live in the Bay Area. I'm 32 years old. I don't know. I found this community through. Actually, I've known Alex for almost close to 10 years now.
Whoa, 10 years? Damn.
I'll be right back.
Well, 2016. Yeah, 8 years.
Oh, 8 years.
Yeah. I'm the reason why he got rid of his Facebook group, even though he thinks it's Vice. He keeps hoping it was me. I'm trying to find through my screenshots on my old phone the picture where it says where I reported the group, and I got the notification saying that the group was removed. Dude, he was so pissed when he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna show you who I am. You have no idea what you did." Like he was so pissed when his group got taken down on Facebook.
Oh my god.
You know one thing I find annoying to read. Oh, why do you notice Menden he always does that with his hands?
Yeah, I do. What's your point?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not trying to like nitpick at you for it. I'm just like you always feel like your hand though. It's like that. It's like a defense mechanism, probably. I don't know. Um. So wait, so Screamy and Menden were not the same person then?
No.
But do you know him in person?
No. What do you know about Scrimshaw, though?
Nothing. He just started appearing on Greg's chat out of nowhere for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden he just got on the stream, and yeah,
Wow.
that's all I know about Screamy. Hey Tariq, so is the whole December 24th thing still going on or what?
I don't know what is December 24th is supposed to mean.
Dude, the December 24th thing was like, I'm like, oh man, that's such a long time. It's like 3 months away, dude. Holy shit.
Is it true Chaotic Chilled contacted you, Tariff?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. You're fucked. I wouldn't fuck with that. I wouldn't fuck with that guy myself.
Damn. Damn, Tariq.
That's like fucked, dude. I feel bad for you.
Holy shit, Tariq. Wait, how do you know Chaotic Chill Screamy? Wait a minute. I want Mendendon and Scrimshaw to talk at the same time. This has to be the biggest troll. Like, this has to be the biggest Frank Mendendon has done. If it's really him.
Wow. I guess a lot of people really underestimate me.
So wait, Tarif, what is Scrim Show? What is Chaotic Chill supposed to do? He's gonna come to your house and do something.
Something that's like weird or like
He's gonna like rape your parents and kill them.
yeah, like that's
What?
just oh my god.
Like he's gonna make you watch. Like,
That's just fucked up. I can't believe Chaotic Chill picked you of all people.
And why December 24th? Like why Christmas Eve?
I don't know.
Are you gonna prepare Tarif for December 24th?
I won't even need to prepare.
Like if I have like a fucking samurai knife or some shit like next to you, like sleep with one eye open.
You should definitely prepare.
Yeah, Tarif.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tarif. I gotta disagree with you on the whole Roman Reigns being Chad.
Oh.
Is nowhere near Chad. His eye are just. Greg was coping when he was saying that. Coping hard. So Tarif, so for the weight loss challenge, not weight loss challenge. Tarif, December 24th. December is coming. What the fuck? Tarif, are you getting more paranoid as like the days and like the weeks as everything is coming close? Like I wonder, like
No, my dad said nothing's gonna happen.
what the fuck?
Even if you live, nothing will happen, right?
Holy shit! I don't know, man. If I were you, I'd be like
You
scared.
told your dad about Chaotic Chilled?
I just told him some weirdo is like threatening us.
Did you tell him it was Chaotic Chilled?
Yeah. And he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. He's like, who's this chaotic freak guy? Right.
That's funny. That's funny to me.
From
Yeah,
what
Where
I've
did
heard,
you
I just
hear
wanna
that he
fuck
was
with that
gonna?
guy.
Where did you hear that he was gonna rape your parents?
From him?
Really?
Yeah.
When?
He messaged me like as I was just like,
This was back in like March or like February, March that he messaged Tarif. I'm like, damn, December is so far away now. I'm like, holy shit, December is only like 2 to 3 months away. Fuck. Tarif, you better sleep with one eye open on December 23rd. Do you have Ring cameras, Tarif?
yeah, no.
If I were you, I'd invest in the Ring camera before December 24th. How funny would it be that I waste my Christmas Eve going to Tarif just to prank him and think that it's Chaotic Chill?
Oh my God.
No, but seriously, Tarif, for the weight loss challenge, there's no way you guys are gonna do like who loses more weight, because obviously you got that a big advantage.
Right. Fitness challenge. Yeah.
You guys should do, I don't know, maybe like a endurance challenge, like who can run more.
Right.
But then
Ooh.
again, and you know what you and Greg should do? You guys should do like for the challenge. You guys should do who can like. You guys should get like a extra large pizza and see who can finish it.
What? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah.
Pizza?
Tarif, I have to go, unfortunately.
Okay, bye.
Oh, come on,
See ya.
Menden. Wait, who's leaving? Menden or Screamy? Oh, see, oh my God, it is. Oh my God, see, it is like I'm telling you, it's the same person. So where's Rick? You know what's funny? The other day he ran away when I came, right? Then, like the next morning, he messages me saying a bunch of shit, so he can't confront me when I'm on stage. Come on, Rick, let's have a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what the Undertaker did to mankind. Yeah, you know what Undertaker did to mankind, right, Tarif?
Through a table?
No, through like this, like but through like
From the top
top
of
of the
a
cage.
cage,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna do that to Rick.
Uh, well,
Um,
after supper, so.
hey Tarif, tell me your opinion on can you rate Seppi?
6.5 to 7? I don't know.
No, I'm probably the first guy to ever say this, but Seppi kind of reminds me. Kind of looks like what one of the Kardashian sisters.
Right.
Do you know Kourtney Kardashian, like the older sister?
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of gives me Kourtney Kardashian vibes.
Yeah.
Um, Tarif, have you heard of the iPhone 16?
Yeah, yeah, it came out, yeah.
It has like Apple Intelligence and shit.
Yeah.
Which iPhone do you have again? Do you have the 13 or the 14?
15.
Damn, you have the 15?
Yeah.
Um, how come your messages on iMessage they're green? Aren't they supposed to be blue?
No, I'm not sure.
Oh, you got a new Focus, Tarif?
Yeah.
Nice. When did you get it?
A few days ago.
At the mall?
Yeah.
What mall do you go to with Kazi?
I don't want to say.
Is it near Pepperdine University?
Near what?
Pepperdine University?
Pepperdine?
Not Pepperdine. Sorry, do you not want me to say the college you go to on live? Wait, I thought didn't you go to Pepperdine University?
No.
You go to fuck, I forgot the name. I know the name. I forgot the name. Um, oh, Concordia University. Yeah,
Yeah. No, no, I don't go to malls near there. No.
you go near Concordia University.
No, not to malls.
Hey, Tarif, do they have hot girls in Concordia University?
Yeah, yeah.
Like blonde, like blonde, tall girls. You know the type of girls I like, right?
Pardon?
You know the type of girls I like,
Right, right.
like tall, blonde. You ever
Yeah.
seen the Jersey Shore? You know Sammy Sweetheart? That's my celebrity crush. One of them at least.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Hey Tarif, do you live near a 7-Eleven?
I'm not sure if I can call. Well, there's a 7-Eleven like somewhat of a distance from my house, but it's not too close. I don't know. But
How about Tim Hortons?
Tim Hortons, yes, yes.
Oh my god, they must have like really good hot chocolate, huh?
Yeah.
You know, Tarif, I want to go to Canada again.
I don't know. Oh. How much did it cost you to come here?
Like $900.
That's quite a bit, yeah.
I know. I wish I would have seen you. I told you I was outside your house, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you told me that, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I would have. I wish I would have gone to your house.
Mm.
You know, we would have streamed like we would have been on the late night Greg stream, right? Me and you.
I don't know if he would allow you to be on stream, but
I hear Ghost Rider is always like, no, the History Channel only at the Greg and Lyric Friends, some shit like that.
yeah.
I kind of don't like Ghosted because he was shit talking.
Hmm.
Isn't Ghost Rider like a 60-year-old?
Yeah. Oh, I have to eat.
Oh, you have to go eat supper?
Uh,
All right, Tarif. I'll talk to you later, okay?
bye.
Take care. Thank you for having me on the stream. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Peace.
Later. Bye. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Peace. Thank you for watching Diary of Angels live stream and have a good day. Thank you.